Good morning, everybody. It's your friend and brother Derek Day coming to you once again with your everyday encouragement. And today is Wisdom Wednesday. And wisdom is really important, in all you're getting, get understanding. I mean, you need to get information and make sure that you properly apply the information in order that it might become wisdom. Okay? So today I want to talk about something that's really essential to wisdom, and that is your circle of friends. Now, I talked for the last couple of days about vision and why vision is important. You have to make sure that you have people who are down with your vision, because if the people who are around you are not with your vision, then they are part of division. Okay? So the other thing that you need to look at is how do you basically end up in the pecking order of your friends. It's been said that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend most of your time with. So that means that if the 5 people that you spend your time with are pretty sharp people, then chances are, if you're the average, you too will be pretty sharp. However, if the people that you hang out with, if they gossip and they're involved in idle things and they're not involved in self-improvement, they're not loving people, whatever the case may be, then you're the average of that. So you need to check the circle of your friends. And the reason why I say circle is really important because a circle is unbroken, right? It has no beginning, it has no end. And I like to think of, the people who are in my inner circle, honestly, that if you see us all together, you really can't tell where one begins and the other one ends. It's like when you drop us into a room, there's just this fluidity that happens. And the people that in my circle, or not my circle, but let's say the 5 people that I spend the most time with now, it's the same thing, that if you get us all in a room together, you really can't tell where one begins and the other one ends. And we're all distinct, we're all unique, but there's a sense of unity or a sense of harmony, a sense of continuity that goes on. And this is what you need. You don't need unbroken circles. And watch this. The other thing is that when you have a circle, that means that you're within this nucleus. And everything that's without is not necessarily part of it. Now you're aware of it. This is the whole concept of being in the world, but not of the world. In other words, there is a circle. There is something that circumscribes what, who you are, who you associate with, and what you guys are thinking collectively. And if this circle does not edify you, equip you, encourage you, exhort you, then you're probably wasting your time. And I'm going to tell you something. Time is the most valuable commodity that God gives any of us. Once I use 1 second of your time, I can never give it back. $20 I can return. A shirt I can return. Your car I can return. But 1 second, that one moment, once it's used, it's gone. And this is why it's important to make sure that your circle of friends is something that is going to push you up or pull you up or push you forward or pull you forward. But the thing is that you got to remember 2 directions, upward and forward, because if it's side to side, it's a distraction. If it's pulling you back, it's a hindrance. If it's resisting you, it's a hindrance. But if it's making you go forward and making you go up, guess what? You got a pretty solid circle of friends. That's what I have for you today. I pray that blesses you. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at www.derekday.com or at www.facebook.com/Derek Day Ministries. You can also reach me on Instagram or Twitter. My handle is Derek E. Day. That's DERRICKEDAY. And also you could get our videos on YouTube. The channel is Derek Day, and there's almost 500 videos out there that will help you walk in liberty through the revelation of God's unconditional love and unlimited grace. And finally, if you want to download any of the podcasts and listen to them on your phone while you work out, while you're driving, or while you're cooking, or whatever it is that you do, You can download the podcast on Apple iTunes or Google Play. The podcast is called the Agape Dominion Podcast, and it will bless you. All of these things will bless you, not because I do them, but because of the revelation that will help you walk in the freedom that you were designed to walk in. And that's what I have for you today. And as always, God loves you, and so do I. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay blessed.